We're going back a few years for a strange one from Darker Studios. I mentioned this one in my last video on Summer Days. It has that familiar Darker Studios art style, but no Paradise Cove. This one is set in space. Now, I don't usually quibble over the plots of these things, but I can't leave this one alone. Our protagonist is Erica, and she's the captain of a spaceship that has just been launched. They are, apparently, the last hope for humanity. The Earth is running out of resources and must colonize another planet, you know, the sort of thing. You probably come across it in a multitude of films, books, television programs, games and so on. So, who would you pick for such a mission? A big team with a wide range of skills? The best scientists? The most highly trained experts in every field? And some heavily armed special forces guys, just in case the planet already has inhabitants and they are unwilling to adapt to the new normal. Nope, there are only two other crew members, Kotoha, a mechanic, and Sarah, a doctor. These three women are going to colonize another planet. And the weirdest bit, Kotoha and Sarah didn't volunteer for this. They were kidnapped, drugged, and woke up on board. The last chance for humanity is to kidnap a couple of women, force them to spend the rest of their lives in space, and just hope it will all work out somehow? It's no wonder humans are on the verge of extinction if this is the way they behave. Personally, I don't think they're worth saving. Anyway, so we have three women sent off into space. My mistake is four women. Amelia, a homeless tramp, had been squatting on board the ship for a while when it took off. And again, I hate to quibble, but this ship is the future of the species and there's no security at all. Enough complaining. So, we have our setup, and as you would expect, Erica will have to make a few choices and ends up banging away across the universe with one or all of the waifus. But there is a lot more to this. There are a lot of endings. Do you know how many endings there are? 15! 15 endings! There are good endings, bad endings, tragic and horrible endings. And of course a few endings with cartoon boobs. That's the main story. It doesn't make much sense, but there's plenty of it and it's a good time. But there's more. This has DLC. There are 4 short stories, one for each of the characters. Firstly, there is Erica Alone in Deep Space, in which Erica goes off in a space shuttle and performs an act of self-abuse. Kotoha's Harem, in which Kotoha manages to entice the rest of the ladies into a sweaty foursome. Sarah Remembers, in which Sarah waxes nostalgic about her fiancé, who was left behind on Earth when she was press-ganged into a lifelong space voyage. And finally, Amelia Sneaks Aboard, in which our stowaway stows away. This provides some useful background. And it's not over. There is a poker DLC too. There's not much to it. You play strip poker with the waifus, and if you're good at poker, you get to see cartoon boobs. So there's a lot going on with this one. It's a bit pricey if you want everything, so maybe wait for a sale, but it will keep you amused for a good few hours. The multiple endings make for a lot of replayability, and the fan service is at the right level, not too much and not too little. I had a lot of fun with this and it's well worth a go.